When you reach a degree of 1330, it starts to transform into this austenite. You get your 5-sided figure, and it expands into a 9-sided figure, and it also grows a little bit. At that point, what actually ends up happening is not necessarily all, but a lot of your carbon content ends up shooting out of your piece. So you get carbon that's now outside of your regular iron molecule. Okay, it's released itself from the iron bond, and now it's kind of a free-forming carbon molecule. At 1400 is where we're losing magnetic, pull. So it's close, but it's not. They don't directly link up. Okay. So we have our austenite. That's expanding, getting big. Carbon is leaving. When we go to quench this stuff in oil, what you actually do when you do a fast quench, you turn the austenite back into martensite, but the carbon content is now frozen outside of the structure. Okay? And it creates a new pattern. It's kind of these, I don't know how to draw it exactly, but it's these jagged
crystal.
lines. Yeah, like crystals, more of a rigid structure to it. Okay? That is what is allowing our steel to become hardened. Okay, that new structure forming with the carbon content, that is what dictates the hardness of the steel, is that new structure. Okay?
Because the carbon creates the hardness.
Absolutely.
So it's like a layer over the.
No, it's internally, it's creating a new structure.
Yeah, it can't be. The carbon is just sitting suspended outside the lattice, right? Or does it come out of the steel together to get driven out?
No, it doesn't get driven out.
So it's still in there.
It's still in there, it's just
Yeah.
separated from the iron molecule.
Got it.
We're talking about a very molecular structure, level here.
So the iron molecules and the carbon molecules are kind of just,
Cool. Just
they're locked in now.
Yep.
But instead of internalized, they're both separated.
This is why I say I'm a firm believer. This piece of Damascus that I made up, I could cut it into 10 pieces, give it to 10 different smiths, and you might have one that's high quality plate.
because of this stuff.
Yeah, because they don't understand this stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't yet either,
Okay.
but we're getting there. So, here's my confusion. You guys, you said a minute ago, Cody, that we actually increase our Rockwell hardness, but here you're telling me we actually make it harder, so at least I thought you told me that, so I'm kind of confused.
Yep, because when I was talking about decreasing the Rockwell, that's in our final stage of tempering. Okay. Now I would actually like to leave that stuff for just a moment. I'm going to erase this stuff, and we'll go through normalizing hardened tempering in its own right. Okay. But right now, I just want to kind of concentrate on what's going on inside the steel structure. Okay.
Cody,
Did you watch the other side of the board?
Is planar versus 3 dimensions. Because when they're planar, there's really only a square and a hexagon that couples really tight, so all these other leave sort of space in between. In 3 dimensions, you have greater options of sort of packing.
Yeah, it's 3-dimensional.
Okay, so our pounding just sort of squishes, doesn't really change the other than sort of the 5 to 9 kind of thing, or 9 to 5.
This is only being changed by your heating. Okay.
Okay.
This is changed by heating. Now the next.
That's okay, that's why you need to answer.
Yeah. It leads into the next thing.